Well, the weather's heating up and the action on the track is red hot as well. We've got a couple of feature races to get into this weekend. Hello and welcome to the Wednesday preview. My name is James Broadhurst and I'm joined once again by Troy Iwanak. Troy, you're back from your sojourn over east.
Yeah, back. Quick trip over to the Hobart 1000, the Group 1 Hobart 1000, and then to another event in Melbourne. You seem to have forgotten the name of it, but just in case the Phoenix, James, the Phoenix, the $1.65 million, the Phoenix. We're going to hear that a lot today.
Right.
The Phoenix.
Oh, good. That's
great
good.
Event. Went off with a bang. Fantastic event.
And the WA dog, Deadly Avenger, got up.
Yes, he did.
We're claiming it, aren't we? He was trained over here.
He won the Perth Cup. He won the Sandgroper, the second best slot race.
Trained by Steve Withers while it was over here.
Yeah.
Claiming as a WA dog.
Oh, look, I was on. I was tipping him. Very excited that he got the cash. He was a great run in the Melbourne Cup heats.
Yes.
Huge run. Some were calling it the run of the night. And that form followed through.
Yeah, can he go back to back in the Perth Cup? I know it's a long way out, Troy.
The Greyhound's form's been impeccable, and he steps up at the right time. So, long way away yet, really, in Greyhound terms.
Yes.
But he's, like I said, Perth Cup, Sandgroper, and now Phoenix, 3 Group 1s in the year. And hard races to win. Let's be honest. Sandgroper and Phoenix particularly, they're hand-picked by the slot holders. So, fantastic effort. Congratulations to all the connections. I know the celebrations were very, very big, particularly with the slot holders. And a great night had by all.
All right, there we go. Well done to Deadly
Just in
Avenger.
case you forgot, the Phoenix, James. The Phoenix.
Good.
Can you say it with
Troy,
me?
I mentioned.
Can you say it with me?
I want to talk about some racing we've got going on here this weekend, Troy. Particularly this race we've got at Cannington on Saturday night, the Christmas gift.
Yes.
Santa is going to come early for one of these greyhounds, Troy, and we've got a really good field assembled. 3 of the competitors going around on Saturday met last week. That was in a free-for-all over the 601 metre trip. Why don't we, before we look at the field, go back and have a look at that race last week?
Racing, Ironworks last out, showing early speed in the middle of the field was West on Ace, hunting up on the inside, Sunset Comanche, Our Girl Jess on the inside out was Ironworks, and Tommy the Lion whips them in, past the judge they go, and West on Ace shot away, out by 4 lengths, Ironworks railed through perfectly and went to within 4 lengths of the leader in second, following it through was Our Girl Jess, Sunset Comanche, Tommy the Lion off the back, West on Ace, out by 3 lengths, Ironworks now starts to dig deep, in behind them was Our Girl Jess and also Sunset Comanche, but on the corner, West on Ace getting tired. Here comes Ironworks over the top. Lunges didn't get there.
So West on Ace holds on for the win, his first since October, and he comes into this Christmas gift with some confidence, although he will jump from box 8. Not entirely hopeless from out there, but this will certainly be a lot harder to repeat his effort from last week into this week. Extra Journey and the draw. As we saw, Ironworks just edged out in that race last week, but he has won 4 of his past 6. Now, he's become something that he wasn't earlier in his career, Troy, and that's reliable. He's the best 715 metre dog we've got going around currently, and go against him at your peril over this journey. We've got the kennel mate, Urbanity, that's coming off a last start win over the 601. That was a couple of weeks ago. And we've also got Our Girl Jess. What a story it would be for the nonagenarian Frank Lowry. That's a nonagenarian is someone in their 90s, Troy.
Thanks, James.
If he was able to get up and win this race. This dog, Our Girl Jess, certainly been thereabouts, but only the 1 win from her past 11 starts. Capable, if she brings her best. Will she bring her best to this one, Troy, do you think?
Well, I had got you a dictionary for Christmas, so I don't have to get that for you now. You've got these words covered. Interesting race. Our Girl Jess probably needs to lead clearly, I think, and have its own way a little bit out in front. And it potentially could do that in a race like this. Ironworks is hard to go past because we know how good the greyhound is.
I don't think the dog lost anything from that run last week.
No, it's hard to when you look at the form and what he's been doing and the way he's been racing, it's very hard not to put him on top in a field like this. I think Urbanity could be the sneaky question mark dog here. It's got strength, it's got talent. It's going to be very interesting to see what this dog does. Has broken the 42 over the trip, so can run well enough. And then obviously greyhounds towards the outside, Just a Lad, Destiny Lane, you've got to keep them very, very safe, I think. And of course West on Ace, who did win last week.
Nice win. Different story over the 715, I think.
I think so, because the trip over 700 is going to give some of the other dogs a bit more opportunity to run on strong. So, again, I'm with Ironworks. I think it's going to be tough to beat. I think it may be winning this race quite, I don't want to say comfortably, but I see it winning it without too much question.
We're both predicting an early present for trainer Paul Stewart.
I think so. Now, it would take something odd happening in the race or Ironworks to get into a lot of trouble, I think, to not be in a striking position at some point.
All right, there we go. That is the Christmas gift at Cannington on Saturday night. Troy, we've also got a feature race series kicking off at Mandurah on Friday night. 4 heats of the Dawesville Cup over the 488 metre journey. Why don't we have a closer look at the first heat? Because I reckon this heat's a bit indicative of the series as a whole. Very competitive, tough to pick. Let's have a look at the field now. And as I cast my eyes across this field, what I'm seeing is a lot of dogs that have been racing over distances other than the 488. We've got All About Cole out of the box 1 here. That's recently won races over 652. Our Benson has been going okay over the 520 at Cannington, as has Aston Ruler. Catch the Fields and Security Spot are stepping up from the 400. Both of them have been in okay form as well. In fact, why don't we go back and have a look at Security Spot's victory last week. And from box 6, Security Spot jumps okay, but he's midfield early and he has to work his way through traffic to find the lead.
Come Find Me with Security Spot. Boulder Fun pushes forward, then followed by Sunset Buckles with a Free Spool, Capadura and Sunset Berserk. Up in front, Boulder Fun, tackled by Security Spot, the fence, then followed by Come Find Me, Sunset Oyster as they straighten. Security Spot, Boulder Fun, they hit the straight, and Security Spot wins a length on Boulder Fun.
So Security Spot, Troy, very handy over this 400. He's got 8 wins over that distance. Do you think he's ready to step up to the 488 now?
This is, as you've already alluded to, a very, very tough series and tough race in itself to pick.
It's good racing, isn't it?
It is good. And I'm going to throw back to something I've said in the past and used to give me a bit of stick for. But
I don't think. I think we need the t-shirts.
In a good way.
Made up, printed up.
But if you like something in this race, I think have a play on it, because it genuinely is a very, very, very open race. As you've alluded to, some greyhounds are stepping up, some are coming back from the 520. This is different, the 488. We see that when the Mandurah Cup, when those heats are on, you see dogs doing the same thing, sometimes surprise results. And I find this one tough. I'm leaning towards Catch the Fields, because I feel this greyhound is capable of running the trip and doing enough in this type of race to put a good enough time on the board to get it done. Security Spot got pace, distance.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Well, we're going to find out, but this is the hard part. Now, our Benson is very capable. We know that greyhound's very capable. Aston Ruler, another greyhound, very, very capable of running reasonable time over this trip. Cabin Crew can at times do extraordinary little things and flash of form. Just a very, very tough race. And then, of course, there's a greyhound like Incredible King, who's got a 27.57 on the board. So
and has actually been racing over the 480.
That's the thing.
Of late.
It does consistency over that trip give it the advantage. A very, very tough race, a very interesting race, one that I'm going to be very keen to see what the market actually does, because, like I said, I'm leaning towards Catch the Fields, but difficult race to be confident in.
Yeah, super open, isn't it? Just with the inside draw and the fact that he's been racing against high quality dogs up in the city, leaning towards our Benson, but not a lot of confidence that you can't really have in a race like this.
And I wouldn't persuade you away from it, because it really is. He's a greyhound that, like you said, been racing against tough opposition. just don't know how this is going to pan out, and it's going to be very interesting and very exciting to watch all 4 heats.
Yeah.
So it should be exciting racing.
Good series we've got down there on Friday night. Good times we've got at Cannington on Saturday. Troy, it is the final Christmas in Box 1 this Saturday night, and of course these have been going off the past couple of weeks. Santa makes an appearance. We've got a DJ in the restaurant as well. A lot of fun. The joint has been absolutely pumping here at Cannington over the past couple of weeks, and expect that to continue this Saturday night, Christmas in Box 1.
Sounds fantastic, James. Looking forward to the festive season.
Indeed, yes, it is upon us for sure. What's also upon us, Troy, we've got a race meeting coming up at Cannington tonight. First of 12 races, 6:20 p.m. Free entry, as it is each and every night here at Greyhounds WA. And I got a best bet. Troy. It's in race 8, number 1, Wyong El Paso. We saw a personal best run from this greyhound last week. He's going for back-to-back wins this week. I think he's a good chance. He's got the draw, and I like him. Wyong El Paso, race 8, number 1. Who do you like?
Just the one tip tonight for me, James. Race 6, number 6, His Savvy. I like the way this greyhound's form's been tracking, and it led to a win last start. Running 30 flat on what there was no super quick times on the night, and I think the greyhound boxes well enough that it can put itself into this race. So race 6, number 6, His Savvy for me.
All right, there we go. Those are our selections for tonight's racing at Cannington. Hopefully you can make it down to the track over the next few nights.
Can you say it once before we go?
What are we saying?
The Phoenix. Can you say it once, just before we go, to prove that you can say the word?
When you're saying that word, all I hear is Sandgroper.
Can you say it once, just once, the Phoenix?
Can't do it. We'll hopefully catch you at the track, but if not, we'll see you next week on the Wednesday preview.